Good morning. The plan was to stop up last night and try and get ahead on the vlog today, but I was just too tired. I flicked out on the couch, so that was a plan that didn't work. So this morning I'm drawing a skull. I've been trying to work out how to draw like a dislocated jaw, but it's not working out any good. I've erased it several times. I'll have a final attempt, and then if I can't do it, I'm just going to leave the skull. Nah, done alright. I think I'll just draw the top half of the skull. Maybe draw loads of cobwebs or something. Yeah, lots of cobwebs because it's got sort of bored of me trying to draw a dislocated jaw. Yeah, the plan was to just get ahead on the vlog and do a good bit because I'm heading out today. Just for a bit of a break, just to get out of the house. Maybe just, I don't know. Maybe just buy myself something for a change. I don't know. Got a few little earnings from some commissions, so I might go and buy some new pens or something. I don't know, just to break out of the house really. Spent far too much time in the house and not enough time just to have a walk out. So that's what I was going to plan, but I ended up being too tired to do the vlog, so never mind. So yeah, this piece of art is another skull. I like drawing skulls, as you probably know from this channel. I want to draw this mainly as a drawing I hadn't really done before, with the cobwebs and stuff, and I don't know, just to put in my folder really. So I'm trying to build up lots of different sketchbook drawings and things, and that'll eventually go in my sketchbook that I want to print and have for sale on Amazon eventually. So it's best to work on ideas for that as well. Think in the long run, you know, like long-term goals and stuff. So that's what I'm doing. I think I've done as far as I can with that. Start to wink it slightly. I found my brush pen, I lost it now. I think I took it upstairs with me. gonna do some drawing in my sleep or something. But it didn't work out because I fell asleep. That makes sense. I always take the sketchbook up like when I'm laid in bed and I'm thinking I'm too tired to sketch, so why did I bring this up? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, so that'll be upstairs, that brush pen. Really good brush pen. Use it in most of my drawings now. Definitely going to buy some more brush pens, because they really are good. Oh, I've got a fart brewing. Hey, that was a loud one. Hey, good morning. Or good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Hi there, so I've just been to the shops and I just got myself some more art pens and stuff that I needed really, because quite a few of them are running out, and I just wanted to get some new pens as well out of the earnings that I got. It's funny that you earn money and then it goes back into, you know, the stuff you need for your business, so it's crazy, but unfortunately you got to do that. So starting with the little pens, I've got a uni-pin Posca pen. It's one of the paint pens, the smaller ones. So that's the first. I was going to get a pack of them, but they didn't have, you know, packs of them at WH Smith's. That's where I got them from. They just had like single ones, and then I got some more of these Jelly Roll ink pens. I think it was the moon dust ones or whatever they're called. I can never remember the name, but yeah, I got an orange one, a blue, and a purple to go with the other two that I've got, which I've lost, but they'll be somewhere. So yeah, I got them ones. Really good pens on black surfaces. I got a standard 5-pack of Sharpie markers. They was £5 from WH Smith's. So no, not WH Smith's. Those at Asda. Sorry. So these were at WH Smith. These were £1.99 each. These Jelly Roll ink pens. That was £3.49 just for the one. So yeah, that's a price. So I got some more Sharpie ones, colour-based ones, which are quite new. So it's a 5-pack. That was, I think that was £5 as well. And I got some of these uni-pin fine line pens, different sizes. They've got 0.8, 0.5, 0.3, 0.2 and a 0.1. That was £6. That was also from Asda. So that was my little haul for the day. I've just been bowling. I don't get it. Also, I got this movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger in it called Maggie. You know, it's probably going to be crap because most of his films are now. So yeah, he'll be talking in it and trying to act, and probably trying to say, "Maggie, you're a zombie," something like that. So yeah, we'll try and save you. Anyway, back to this skull drawing now. So I want to draw some thicker lines again around the outside. Always around the outside of the edges. It helps sort of define the look of the skull. And we'll cut that bit of cheekbone off a bit because I've made that a bit too large. Thicker lines. Turn the drawing just to make it easier to do the line. And that slightly thicker. Maybe just use this for like outlines, this pencil pocket brush pen. So I can use like disposable Sharpie markers for larger areas of black colour. So bit of shadow, more thicker lines. Just always at the cheekbones. Some thick lines under there, and just some under the eyes, eye sockets. So I'll just quickly show you. I've done a quick sketch of that commission that I need to do, which is more in keeping with what I wanted. He didn't want the mad helmet that I did, which is fair enough. So I'm going to get on with that later today. That's the basic underdrawing, and he wanted the cutlass like things. It was, I think he described it more as he wants it more like a Raiders logo, which I think American football, isn't it? So he showed us the image of that. It's sort of like that, but obviously with the skull's tongue hanging out. So I'll start doing that later. So yeah, just back to this really. Maybe some outlines coming from the top. Some more inclines. Still think that cheekbone's too big, but well, can't change it now. I can alter it once I start doing a black background. I can maybe shrink it slightly and play around with it that way. Actually, I haven't got any. Never have all the tools ready. Oh, knock the camera as well. Nice one. There we go. Add it there. Quickly to hand. Huge Sharpie marker. Just have a play around with this, just try and get like a texture, shaded texture. Not make it look like a massive wig on the skull's head. So that'll look a bit daft. Although it might be no dafter than me wearing that green wig the other day in the vlog, but it's just a little bit of fun. Gotta not take yourself too seriously, even though I might sound like a bit of a boring git. I like to do more fun videos. Just add some more shading. I think this one's due to be running out soon, this one. Happens to all the pens eventually. Good job I can get these just for £1 each. Fairly cheap. I think I'll probably do a splatter technique. That's not even, is it? Sort of like looking like an afro, but it's not meant to. It's looking more and more like an afro. Hairstyle, wig, whatever you want to call it. Never mind, not to worry. We can probably sort that out later. Or if I make more splatters out of it. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe if I do the More darkness down here. I think I just made it worse. I don't know what this looks like now. Hairy growler. Yeah. Yeah, it needs a bit more work, this. Yeah. I'll try and, yeah, it's running out, this pen, a bit. I have to colour it a bit slower now, and otherwise it'll be a bit more streaky. Just let it all taper off. And all these webs and that, I've got to try and draw them. It's best if I maybe do some bit of black background and stuff like that, here and there. Just have a mess around with it. Draw some shapes. Just try and mix it all between. Then it gives me something to sketch in between with a pencil and just finalise these web shapes. So yeah, that wig thing might not, I might just change all that and make it all black. Quite possibly. So, yeah. Plenty of these markers, so once this starts running out properly, I'll just bin it. Or I could maybe, once it's totally worn out, I could fill it with other ink or something. Yeah. Never waste anything. That's what I always say, really. So, yeah, maybe some of these bits up here. More black bits in between. Yeah, you can see the webs forming into like shapes now. Just try and connect everything together, and yeah, I think the whole of the background is going to have to be black, just to let all this web bit, you know, business just stand out, I think. So yeah, we'll work on that a bit more. So I'll just grab this pen now. Oh shit, what's happened to my hand? What the hell? Ah, it's back. Thankful for that. So I'm quickly just finalising a few pencil lines on this skull commission. This has got to have some lettering on it, but I'm going to do that last because I'll shrink the design slightly down and do like some lettering on the top and the bottom, what the client wants to, you know, me to do. So he just said like he needs a really detailed skull image that's in the sort of like design of the Raiders logo emblem. I don't know much about football, but he did supply an image, so that's what I'm drawing from. These cutlass things, to make sure they properly match up. I think they do, yeah. Yeah, near enough. I'll have to draw the handles. The helmet needs a bit more work on it, but I'll do that when I get to it. I'm going to have to double check the image they supplied, just to make sure I've drawn it all right, because I don't want to have to redraw this again, so I've got other things to do. top of the shield there. Maybe all that's dark, so it'll separate from the skull and the helmet. Just give it some light pencil work there. I can fill it all in with ink pens later. Yeah, I'll definitely need to have a look at the reference image and get these handles looking right on these. It's almost like pirate cutlasses. Just get the general gist of, you know, what they look like, and I'll clean it up once I look at the image. I think there's a bit on the handle there that goes up. Not too sure. So the helmet ends there. Yeah. Shadow all that. That's enough of that. Also, I have to double check whether you wanted eyeballs in it. I'll just add a bit of shadow in there just for now, just to help me later on. That wants to be deep black. Outline of that shield, and maybe some more shadow just surrounding it, like just to make like that skull pop slightly, bring it more forward. Yeah, getting there. Right, I think I just need to go and check this image against that reference image that he left us. Right, back to this again. I need to sort out these webs. Going to become a bit of a complicated mess, it'll look like, but there is sort of the method to the madness, as you call it, you know. And then I can add to, you know, the webs and that with a black pen, or the white pen, I'm sorry, get mixed up then. So yeah, a lot of webs. The more you add more details in here, then the more I can split up these like web shapes. I am aware that I will need to do the rest of all the background around the side of the paper and get rid of that wig shape. Looks a bit daft. So I've blacked out all the background. Looks a lot better. I can do all that. I'll do all that last. I want to focus on adding some more detail and a bit of shadow via the old hatching lines method. It's best if I try and fill in the areas that I need to. You can see the whole image there. I might have to zoom in. There we go, that's better. So, using a Pigma Micron, it's an 08, which can produce a thicker line. Some little textures like what is rotten skin or something still clinging to the skull. Usually fun to draw. Fun. I've got one of the teeth there. Now I can do some like fine line cracks on the teeth again and stuff like that you always do with these skull drawings. Get a thinner ink pen now. This is an 02 uni-pin. This one's due to be running out as well, that's why I got a new pack today. It's always handy to get, the things you need. It's like cracks and other stuff. Pardon me. So yeah, I was gonna reduce that cheekbone because it's slightly big. I'll do that now while I can. I can just get the white and sort of white it over slightly. Just reducing it slightly. Now let's just do that. I don't really want to Kanye West its skull a bit, if you know what that means. It's like the shape of his weird head. Don't want to make it too Kanye West, but yeah, that'll do for now. Slightly smaller. Yeah, try and even them up slightly. That's as far as I want to go with that. That'll do, I think. I could just do it a bit more. And that'll do. I don't want to overdo it, I don't think. Get the thicker micron pen. I think it's going to be some more cracks. Maybe some texture lines of this, maybe a bit of flesh and stuff. It's still clinging onto the skull. Still a bit of hatching here and there, just to try and work out some shadowed areas. Still think the eyes need a bit more work, so I'll try and create a texture in there. It's almost like a rotten eyeball. It's just fell at the bottom of the eye sockets, maybe. So I keep them in there like that. They can be sort of like rotten eyeballs. So I have to work on a lot of this web texturing with the white pen. I'll have to find it first. I'm always losing pens. A few more little texture lines here and there. Details. Unnecessary details everywhere. I'll come back to this anyway. I'm going to do the webs next. So I've added the white pen for the details. It's almost like, it looks like a load of slime and then some webs over the top. Let's move it closely so you can see the details. I could probably play around with this and try and do some more, but I think it's time to erase all the pencil lines that you can see. See a bit of them there, and maybe try and colour this up with some grey tone and just see what I can do with it, really. But it's going well, this one. I like this one. It's different to what I usually draw, even though it's another skull with a Kanye West shape head. Chrome Dome. So I've just finished editing and uploading a montage video, because I've just hit 1000 drawing videos on my channel now. So I thought I'd do a special video there, just showing some highlights of some of my best videos on YouTube. And you know, I've edited like an unboxing video of the cheap art materials as well, you know, that I got the other week, because I want to start doing these challenge videos. I've already done that Crayola crayon drawing challenge where I drew that like vampire skull thing, so I'm going to work on the next 9 drawing challenges, apart from the modelling clay that I got, which is just plasticine. I'm going to sculpt something out of that, so that's all hopefully going to come next week. I don't know if I'll get through all the videos because I'll be doing other things, you know, like these vlogs and stuff, and eating these donuts tonight, yay! And them products that I showed you early on that I got, I want to do separate drawing videos for these, and limited edition colour based Sharpies, maybe try and do something with them, and maybe them other jelly roll pens, might work out something to do with that, another video, and just see what we can do. So I'm gonna excuse me, I'm gonna leave that vlog tonight because it's already late and get a bit tired, but tomorrow I'll be doing some different stuff, hopefully some more painting, and then I've got to try and get ahead with some updates for Sunday, for the update vlog on there, so that should be fun. Yeah, not very much. So I hope you liked that video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Cheers now.